Welcome back, everybody, to another camper video. Just gonna show you some progress I've gotten done. I got the whole door done here, all the trim around the door, and then the top seal is all finished up. Closes real nice. Still got a little bit more work to do, but got all the camper frame or cabinet frames in. I got where my electrical area is going to be here. Got my breaker box here. It's going to be two breakers in there with two cheater breakers. Got my 12-volt fuse panel up there, and then my converter right there for the lights. And then this is what microwave cabinet looks like. This looks pretty good. And right now we've been working on painting the ceiling. I decided to take the ceiling down, paint it on the ground. It's a lot easier. I don't have to cover anything inside the camper. That's what we've been working on, is trying to finish up the ceiling here. This is the one ceiling panel that we painted. We kind of like whitewashed it. We watered down some white paint because I wanted that wood grain up in the ceiling. I think that looks pretty darn good. We got the painted ceiling in, all screwed up. Looks pretty nice. The lighting's kind of bad right now, but it looks really good. I really like the wood grain whitewash. It looks so good. But our next step is to get the lights in, and then I made some metal trim that we're gonna use to hide all these screws that we put in around the out perimeter, down the metals here. We got the lights in. They look really good. One there, one over here. So there's one right above each slide out here for the beds. One right above sink and stove. And one right above that bed. All the wires work. I hooked up my wires here to a Milwaukee 12-volt battery, and they all work. And it lights up this entire camper really nice. I love how they turned out. They have switches on them for 1 light, 2 light, and off. And I am going to wait to show you guys till I get everything wired in for the big reveal. But yeah, that's how the lights turned out. Next is the trim, and then the ceiling will be done. So guys, got some more progress done here. We got these 2 cabinets done for the bench seats, and then so we faced these 2 right here. We still gotta do the doors and stuff, but faced them, and then we're gonna be putting on trim today. But what's new is I got all the electrical ran. So there's 2 cheater breakers, 20 amp 2020s. One breaker feeds the converter right here that goes to the fuse panel. Then the other breaker goes to each outlet here, one for the microwave, one for the fridge. And then the 4th breaker feeds all these outlets that we have all around the camper here. So there's the first one it goes to. Runs through this wall, comes around to this outlet on the side here. Goes to this one right here, and then to the outside. Then I ran this 2-wire 12-volt wire to our front light on the front of the camper. It's on the front of the camper up here. That 12-volt light right there, hitch light. So we have that all ran back to the fuse panel here. So we have that 12-volt light, and then we have this 12-volt light outside the door here, that one. And then I still gotta run 2 more wires to go up along here and then up to feed these wires right here for our ceiling lights here. But I had to order some more wires, so I'm just waiting for those to come in. And then I should have power to the ceiling lights. That's what my electrical compartment looks like. Oh, and I also got the plug and the wire ran for the plug-in wire here. Open that up. Here's my 30 amp plug, and then I probably have 15 foot of wire that comes out. So that is all said and done there. Close that up. And then, so yeah, that's what we've been working on. Yeah, I think we're gonna be doing trim today and hopefully put up the metal trim on the ceiling. And yeah. So guys, camper is out of commission right now. So the original pulleys, or whatever you want to call these things, failed. You could see where the line wore through that pulley. One of them, when I took it off, broke it. It was totally in half. The line wasn't even like this one. That one was pretty much almost there. So I don't know why I didn't get regular camper pulleys, or whatever you want to call these things. So I got actual camper ones. They're bearinged so that so it spins real freely, just like that. These don't have. These are just cheap little things. I don't know why I ever put those on, but I ended up snapping a line trying to raise it one day because one of these, the broken in half one, just snapped right when I was cranking it up. I knew it sounded a little weird and it was pulling up pretty hard, so I'm pretty sure these were all my problems. But I got these new ones on. I got 6 of them on. They're all under there. That's what it looks like. I put them all under there. Not too bad of a change. I just had to change all the pulleys out, but it wasn't too terribly bad. The line is, to replace the line is gonna be a pain in the butt, but hey, glad it happened now rather than out on a camping trip. But yeah, these things did not work. So I would recommend everyone get actual camper pulleys, and they're a lot better material. They're just, I mean, I think it was $5 a piece for these, but it's definitely worth it. And I bought a few more just in case. One guy sent me the wrong size, like these are too big. I gotta send those back, but this is the size I ended up getting.
So here are the maple boards that we are using for the countertops. We dowel rodded and glued them together. Here's us prepping to make sure everything fits. There's the poplar bench seats. Here's the first big maple countertop. We're marking out the sink and stove. Here's where we cut out the sink and stove. This is what it looks like inside the camper, dry fit. There's the smaller maple countertop. Here's the polyurethane that we put on the maple countertops. Brings out the grain really nice. And here's the polyurethane on the poplar wood. This is the table being glued together, poplar. Put some reinforcements on the bottom. Rounded the corners.
So I haven't picked up the camera in a while, but this is what she's looking like right now. We got all the cabinets done, the countertops are done, all the trim's done. We just got to put on those doors when we're done painting the cabinets. But these countertops turned out beautiful. This is a maple countertop that we polyurethaned. Really, really smooth. Very nice countertop. Very happy with that. Look at the grain on that. It's absolutely beautiful. Right there is the sink, where the sink's going. Right there's the stove. Two big doors that open up underneath there. Bunch of storage. My sink and stove are right there, under there. Cabinets turned out really nice. All the trim, all the way around. That's what it looks like. Went simple on the doors. Didn't want any drawers or nothing. I just wanted as much storage as I could underneath there. Come around over here. Another maple countertop, 2 pieces of maple and then a poplar piece because I needed a filler piece. The grain on that is just beautiful. Same with this one. They're all real smooth. We did 3 coats of polyurethane on that. And this is what the trim came out to be. Just like that. Gotta fill all the holes where we nailed the trim on, then we can paint. I still gotta do this door. I'm gonna have it swing open like that. I also made this wheel well cover out of metal. Let me take this out real quick. That's what it looked like, and I wanted to cover a nice wheel well cover. They had one on the old one, but it was all broke and everything. But I used 22 gauge metal, so if you kick it, you ain't gonna dent it. I mean, that stuff is real thick. Made that in the metal shop at work. Here's the first bench seat. Got the hinges on. Opens up real nice into some storage under there. That's what that turned out to look like. All the trims on there. And then here's the other bigger bench sheet here. Opens up real nice. A lot of storage under there. That's what that turned out. These are real smooth as well. We put 3 coats on top of here too. This is poplar wood. Turned out pretty nice. Same with this one. The grain is just beautiful on this. boards. We milled these boards up by ourselves. They're 1 inch thick. Took them to a buddy's house and had them planed down. And this is what they turned out to be. It's absolutely beautiful. We had some trouble cutting in this sink because it did not come with a template, so we had to figure it out by ourselves, which was pretty hard with these rounded corners here. But we got her done. It fits absolutely perfectly. The stove was pretty easy, so we didn't have much trouble with that. But that's what the cabinets are looking like right now. I'm gonna paint the cabinets after I fill all the holes, and they are gonna look so good. It turned out exactly how I thought it would be. So this is what we're looking like here. I gotta paint the access panels to put them on. Had to cut an access panel for the front light, the hitch light, because I was having trouble with the wiring. It wasn't working. So I wanted to check everything in there, and then all I had to do was switch the positive and neutral, and it worked. So that's what she's looking like. And then for the ceiling, we got all the metal trim done. My wire's coming down for the lights. This is what the ceilings looked like. We just whitewashed the Luan plywood, and it gave it a really nice white wood grain look. The door's on. Got it hooked to the ceiling. And you can lower it for your whole door. And this is what all the metal trim looks like. I made this all this metal trim in the metal shop at work. And it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun doing it. I love metal work. I make a lot of duct work at work, so it's not too difficult for me. And yeah, that's pretty much all we got going on, what we finished. I know I haven't picked up the camera in a while. I gotta get this done before winter. That's my goal. So I've been really chugging along, trying to get as much done as I can. But still, I want a quality camper, so I'm not making any shortcuts. So yeah, I think our next step here is to fill all the holes on the trim when we're nailed. And we're going to be painting these cabinets, so it's going to be real fun. I still got to run the propane line up through the floor here for the stove. Got to run it up through the floor and then out to the front where the propane sits. So I cannot wait to do that. That's going to be really fun to get that all hooked up. I still got, miscellaneous stuff to do. But once I get the cabinets painted, I'm going to have my mom make covers and for the cushions. Gonna have front and back, and then seat cushions and then a back cushion for both of them. And then we're working on the table right now. We have all the poplar wood glued together. We just gotta polyurethane it and get it ready to go in here, sand it and all that. But these countertops took a lot of work. It took a very long time. We had to glue all the boards together, sand them down all the way. We used a belt sander, orbital sander, for the nice smooth finish. And I could not be happier. This turned out beautiful. Look at that grain. It looks awesome. This maple, I cannot get over. But I think we're gonna paint the walls again. It needs another coat just from working in here, scratches and all that. So probably gonna be painting the walls as well. So walls and cabinets here. We're getting to the end here, guys. I'm getting real excited. I am almost at the light at the end of the tunnel. Took a lot of work and determination, but I think we got her the way we've envisioned it. I'll just take you guys around the outside. The outside hasn't changed at all since it's been finished, but it has been a journey. You see, that's where the propane sits on the front there. I run my propane line to the front. And then this hasn't changed much in here, but still the same. I think this is gonna turn out amazing. And I hope you guys take inspiration from these videos, because you will be so happy if you end up doing a project like this. I mean, it does take a lot of time, but dang, a finished project is priceless. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now, and I'll keep you guys updated more. If you guys have any questions about countertops or anything like that, just let me know. I'll try to answer any questions down in the comments. But that they turned out amazing. We use those type of hinges for the bench seats. I mean, they stick up, but you're gonna have the cushion on top, so it shouldn't affect anybody. But yeah. What's going on, guys? Just had a little problem with the lift system again. I'm glad all this is happening now rather than later. But what happened was my line got behind this pulley, in between the pulley and the bracket, and it got locked up and snapped when we were trying to raise it one time. And my theory is when I put down the top, the line gets loose like this, and then it hops the pulley and goes over. So what I ended up doing is I went a size bigger with the steel rope, and I went to 1/8. It's 340-pound load, and the other stuff was, I think, 190 something. So it's a little stronger, which I'm happy about. A little thicker. So I think I'm gonna replace all these lines to this thicker stuff, so I don't have this problem. But here's the line I had on there, and then here is the thicker stuff. So it's probably twice the size, I'd say. So I think this is 3/32 or something like that. I can't remember, something along those lines. But yeah, that's what we're working on. Just gonna replace these lines again. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but we're gonna get her done. I mean, we're pretty much finished with this thing now, so just get her up and running so I don't have these problems in the future. But yeah, that's what's been going on.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.